Sleep deprivation in ultramarathons is a very real issue, especially when you get up to 100-mile or more races, which is 161 kilometers or more. There's nothing worse than having so far to go in a race and you're falling asleep and you want to run, you still have energy in your legs, but you're so mentally tired that you just keep falling asleep and your body just slows down to a walk and almost to a stumble and a stagger kind of walk. And then you just keep trying to kick yourself back into run, but you just fall back. It's really demoralizing to be in that state. The smartest thing is before the race is to get more sleep. So one of my goals before a race is to try to get maybe 10 hours sleep every night for like the week leading up to the race or 5 days before the race, just whatever I can manage. It could even mean I might even go for 12 hours sleep. And if I'm not asleep, I don't really mind, but I just stay in bed and just rest for that 12-hour period. Maybe I'm asleep for 9 or 10 hours of it, 11 hours of it, whatever. I allow myself that time to just rest, knowing that I'm preparing for my race and that I'm going to accumulate more nerve energy by resting more before the race. And so during the race, ways to bring yourself out of these sleep monsters that kind of come and attack you through the night and make you feel sleepy. For me, I don't take stimulants, I don't take caffeine, I don't take no-dose pills to stop you from sleeping. Most ultra runners take these things and that's fine, I don't judge people, but that's something that I choose not to do because it's my challenge, me against nature, and I'm not going to use drugs or pills to achieve that. So my challenge to stay awake during a race is not an easy one. Sometimes I sing songs to myself. Sometimes I'll just count my steps. So sometimes I get so tired that I actually fall asleep on my feet and I'll stop. My walking will come to a stop and then I'll wake up and then I'll keep walking. And that can be really demoralizing also. But if I start counting my steps, then I find it switches off my mind and I can just start running again because I still have the energy to run. So yeah, it's really fascinating. You just have to kind of explore your own mental space. But if you can just switch off, you can run behind another runner is another great way. If a runner comes past you in the middle of the night when you're falling asleep, try to stay on them. Just stay with them for a little while and you'll find it might just pick you up and give you what you need. You can also use music. Some people use music to try to stay awake during a race. So there's lots of different tips, lots of ways to do it naturally without using drugs. The drugs have side effects later, like when people start taking no-dose during a race, they need to take it for the rest of the race, and it can cause them lots of problems. So yeah, there's natural ways to do it, and there's some of the tips.